Heading into the camper. I can't wait. I'm back after a good little break. It's done got cold. My beard done got a little longer, a little wilder. But here I am. And y'all know my main man, young CJ. Yeah. All right, let's get back to it, because this camper ain't gonna fix itself. So, I talked to Tim at I.A.G Farms. He gave me some pretty solid advice about the camper, about where I need to go next with what we're doing. He told me about, one is about the floors. He told me, you know, I probably want to start with doing the floors first, because just like with anything else, you want to start off with a good foundation, and that way you can build up from there. And let's see, what else he told me? What else? He told me about marking the wires, like all the little electrical and water lines and all that's going through there. He told me to mark them so that I could know where they go and what they do. You know, I'm not an electrician or a plumber or anything of that nature. So marking the wires was an excellent idea. And third, and most importantly, I think, he told me about, what was it? I'm kind of a scatterbrain, as you can see. He told me about the roof. So in watching my videos and me watching his, we kind of, you know, during the conversation realized that Tim's roof was wooden. So me automatically seeing him redoing his roof first, it made me think, okay, so I know I'm gonna need plywood for my roof. And me, like when I was gutting the roof, Tim watched, and he was like, oh, I realized your roof is metal. So I'll show y'all the roof in just a second. So we're not going to have to replace the roof. Good deal. I got to remember to look at the camera too. That's another thing Tim told me. He said, look at the camera part of your thing, because to the video, it looks like I'm looking off into space. Because I can't help but to look at myself, and it's y'all's fault. I blame you. But anyway, another thing. Oh yeah. So I realized something. Have you all ever heard of the, quote, I want to say it goes something to the effect of, imitation is the best form of flattery. Have you ever heard that? You ever heard it? I think Oscar Wilde said it, or some other poet, but I'm pretty sure Oscar Wilde. But I realized that me trying to capture the spirit of what Tim does in their videos, like what they do in their videos, it kind of made me kind of like attempt to imitate that, because I enjoy it so much, and you know, they my family. So I was like trying to kind of piggyback off what they got going on. And man, that's why I haven't dropped a video in a few weeks or a couple weeks or whatever, because I wanted to say that I was attempting to imitate them to a certain extent, but not exactly. But I realized that I kind of have to do my own thing. You know, I kind of have to do me. You know, I kind of got to make this channel my channel, and not Tim's channel. But so from here on out, I'm probably going to do my own thing. And just a spoiler warning, yeah, you know, I consider myself to be a Christian. I'm a Christian man. I can't say I'm consider myself. And, you know, but at the same time, I got a spirit of joy, and I like to enjoy myself. I'm goofy, kind of scatterbrained, as you can see. I like to laugh a lot, and I'm playful. And so, man, I'm gonna do it the way I'm gonna do it, you know. I'm gonna enjoy myself making this channel, and maybe a bunch of you guys will like it, and maybe you won't, but I'll like it, and that's what counts. And, man, so I prayed about that, man, and that's why I haven't dropped nothing, like I said. So, also, I wanted to do what I wanted to do with this camper. You know, I wanted to get it, I wanted to restore it, and I wanted to enjoy it, and, you know, enjoy having the camper, and then move on, you know, move on to the next project. So here's what I decided to do with the camper. I think that I'm going to restore the camper. I'm going to try to enjoy it for a month or two, or, you know, just maybe 6 months, something like that. And I decided I'm going to give the camper away. Yep. And I would like to give it away to one of you guys, to one of my viewers. I'd like to give it away. But we'll see where that goes. All you're going to have to do is keep watching until the giveaway. And at the time of the giveaway, when I'll let y'all know in the videos when I'm ready to give the camper away. And so basically all you'll have to do is pay a $3,500 shipping fee, and you can have the camper for free. Back to the video. So here we are. This is the roof of the camper. And as you can see, it is not wood, it's metal, which is a big benefit to us. That's going to save us a lot of money. And it turns out that I thought that there were holes in the roof, but it's not actually holes. It's like, see this? See this thing? The seams around it were kind of leaking. So the good news about that is we're not going to have to replace the roof. Yay! Jesus, you did it! We are just going to get some caulk and caulk the holes. Man, so that essentially means that the roof is already done. Hip, hip, hooray!
Think that's good? There's that stuff right there. Okay. Just throw it outside. All right. Now.
So we come to the back. We back here working, finishing cleaning it all out. And as you can see right here, turn and see that hole right there in the floor.
Yeah, right, head up. Right here.
CJ stepped in it and he went through the floor. It was a job well done because we had to pick the floor up anyway. So works out for everybody. That's all right. Man, I'm having to do this a lot more in the dark because I get off work so late. And now that we reach daylight saving time, which I don't know why they call it daylight saving time because it seems like it's less daylight, but who am I? But it's like starting to get dark around 5 o'clock. So by the time I get off, it's already getting dark, and it's Mississippi cold, which is I don't know about up north with all that freezing snow and all that, but it's righteous. And I sweat a lot, so I can't get out here and get sick, you know. But you know, I'm taking my time anyway, working on it, so it ain't no big deal. But man, so I haven't been working a lot out on the camper because I'm not in a rush to do it either way. But yeah, we try to get out here and be diligent with it because we on a time frame. I want to have it done by the spring. And y'all stay tuned because something good is coming. One of these days, I am going to drive up to I.A.G Farms when we complete this camper. Good Lord willing, we'll go before that too though. But when we complete this camper, we're going to drive up to I.A.G Farms. And if the Lord will, we're going to shoot a collab video with I.A.G Farms with both completed campers. So, I can't wait. I'm excited. Y'all stay tuned for that. It's coming. I promise. All right, so one of the things that I was advised to do was to all these lines that you see laying around here on the floor from this electrical panel and back over this way, these water lines and all this, I need to follow them back to the source, back to where they're coming from, and I need to label them. Trying not to damage none of these water lines or none of these power lines so that we can reuse them. They can be repurposed. So we're gonna try to salvage whatever we can and save a little money. So we're trying to do it right, but we also trying to do it cheap. Cause we gotta save some bread. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to take this stuff up. This right here, we're gonna have to unscrew it from the ground.
Oh, that's like attached into the ground?
Yeah, it's attached. A lot of these things are attached. Look at this.
Ooh. Oh, God.
Look at that. So, just remove this board here, and it turns out that obviously somebody tried to replace the floor today. See this flooring that was underneath that board? Then right there in the hole, right there is about where the hole is located, where CJ stepped through. And this is a soft spot that was already here. So somebody put that on top of this floor to try to cover up that hole. So I see that hole was a problem whenever they was already living in here. Feel free to push it on the ground, and you gotta be careful with it. It's trash.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh, God. I stepped in another hole. Not the easiest thing. It's like stuck in this.
Set it straight up.
Straight up?
Yeah, stand it up.
Alright. Oh. I'm stuck in my shoe. There you go.
Alright, now lean it back to you and just drag it. Keep leaning it. Keep leaning so you can close it up. Get him, refrigerator. Get him, fridge.
You're making me laugh.
Boy, that refrigerator rough, ain't it?
A little bit.
Don't worry about it. I wish you would, refrigerator, come jump on my baby. I'll come get you.
You're making me laugh.
Oh.
You're making me laugh.
Oh man, I ain't mad at you, bro. That's an old school refrigerator, but that refrigerator that was built in 1950 or something. It's tough. I don't know if I could even whoop it. The old roll technique, eh?
Sure.
if I get stabbed in the head one more time. That's what you get for being 7 foot and working on a small camper. Oh. You see the crowbar?
Let me check my phone.
All right, so I think we're gonna have to call it quits right here today. We done lost all our light. We're working off of one of these, and it's got late, getting kind of cool. So we're gonna call it in for today.
There it goes. It was right there.
All this time we've been looking for the crowbar, and now it's here after we finna get ready to quit. But we'll catch it tomorrow.
I told you I ain't lose the crowbar.
Listen to this one.
What?
You lost the crowbar.
It was right. It was sitting up right there.
And yet you still didn't know where to find it. Semantics, people, semantics. You know what I mean? So if we don't see you again tomorrow, we'll see you pretty soon. This is the Gospel Project. See you later.